Hey everybody, I'm Mary, and this is my simple cottage life. Hey everybody. Okay, I have a couple of things I need to say, and I'm going to say the bad one first so I can get that out of the way and go ahead and concentrate on what's going on good. First of all, today is Thursday. Wednesday morning, I came out and I fed my cats. They were all here, every one of them, all 5 of them. And then I went on down to Brian's and I did some work cleaning his house. Then I came home about noon and I came out here and Mama was gone, LG was gone, and Georgie was gone. I hope you can hear me over that horrible noise. That's my neighbor having more trees cut down over there so that we'll have less clean air. That tells you how I think about it. It's becoming a wasteland over there. It looks terrible. Okay, so LG and little George, here it is. It's afternoon on Thursday. First thing I did this morning, the minute I woke up, was run out here to see if they were out here for their breakfast, and they were not here. Now this time I did not bawl and squall and get myself all into a freezy and get myself down in the dumps. I'm very sad, extremely, because I loved little LG and little Georgie. I was looking at Ginger down here at my feet. Ginger's almost senses something's not right because he is sticking to me like glue today. But I remembered something a subscriber wrote in my comment section when little LG and Georgie disappeared not too long ago. And she said, Mary, those aren't your kitties. Those are God's creatures. And God will decide what happens to them. At first I was kind of not very happy to hear that. Y'all know what I've done on their behalf. You know that I have had them spayed and neutered as soon as I could catch them. And by the way, LG and little Georgie have appointments around September the 20th. It's so loud around here, I just want to scream. It's not all the time, but they're logging. They're selling off those logs. That's what they're doing, because that's a logging truck going through there. Dadgummit. Anyway, and I built a fence around this place, and I tried to keep them safe. And I closed in the top, and then I closed in the bottom with some netting. But those are God's creatures. And they're going to come and they're going to go. And some, like Smokey, may come and stay. She's only gone outside these barriers once since I've had her spayed. She's usually right out here on this patio. Ginger is the second most faithful. He goes off a little bit, but he doesn't stay long, and then he comes right back. Mama goes off a lot, and I'm beginning to worry or wonder, is she really spayed or not? All I got was a paper with her name on it and her rabies tag. Nothing else was written on it. But she's wandering so much then I'm beginning to wonder if she's really spayed. I don't want to think about that. Little LG and Georgie were just little extras on that birthday cake. Oh my gosh. I have wonderful memories, and I will have wonderful memories. And I'm not saying I don't believe they'll ever come back. I don't know. I can't get my hopes up. I can pray for them, that the Lord will take care of them, and keep them safe. And if He thinks they need to be back here, they'll come back. But I can't let myself get in that state again. I just can't. And y'all know I cannot take them in the house, or I would have them in there. I have a little bitty 1-bedroom house. I have Mrs. Key, who is tolerant of no one, not even me. And I have 2 little chihuahuas in there. I can't have wall-to-wall cat boxes, litter boxes in there. I can't have 6 cats and 2 dogs in that little house. I can't have the possibility that my little dogs are getting a fight with one of those cats and scratch their little buggy eyes out. I can't take that chance. I can't take them in as much as I would love to. I can't do it. I'm putting it in God's hands. I pray for them. I hope to see them again. I will be tickled to death if I do. And if I don't, then I will have to know that I did the best I could to give them the best life that they could have had. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about that. The good news is my carport or patio cover folks will be out here Monday afternoon to install my carport. And if it's afternoon, that means I'm second in line on that truck. So I know what that means. They usually put 2 or 3 carport kits that they put together on their truck, and then they come in this area and do all of them at the same time. But he said he'd be here Monday afternoon, and they'll get it put up, and it takes very few hours to do it. Once they get going, they'll get it done pretty quick. So that's great news, and I'm happy about that, very happy about that. Now, the problem I'm having with that, and I'm gonna have to turn my camera around so I can show you. The problem I'm having, or will have, are these limbs, and they hang over the where the cover's going to be. They hang over the patio. So let me see. So we've got this limb right here, and it needs to come down about right here, be cut off right here, because it's hanging over. And I didn't even notice till this morning. I knew I had a dead limb up here, but I didn't know how far it extended. So it needs to come down as well, and it needs to cut off right about here. And as long as this is being done, I may as well take that one too. So I called somebody today. He said he'd be out here, I think he said this afternoon, to take a look at it. And he said if they can do this pretty quick, they could do it Friday afternoon. Well, I'm cutting it close, huh? But I think that he could. I asked him if he could help me do this. He said, sure we can. So let's see. I cut back my bridal wreath quite a bit. Let's see if I can go around. Starting to sprinkle. I cut that back quite a bit, because that patio goes right in here. You see, I've moved everything off except for that, and that's not a big deal to move off. they're going to have to move this umbrella. They're just going to have to. That's all there is to it. I'm not moving that chimney. If they think that's in their way, they can move it. And I'm not moving this bench. I don't see why it would be in the way, because here's the porch. Can't very well move the porch, can we? Anyway. So that's the situation. We have a bad thing. We have a good thing. And maybe it won't be bad for long. I'm optimistic, but I'm not going to run to the door every hour and look like I did last time. So I'm going in. And that's how I feel. So thanks for watching today, y'all. I hope to see you soon. Until then, I hope God is good to you. Bye-bye.